Guidepost. Thank you so much for being here with me. I know that you had so many other options, but thank you for being here. So, Guidepost is a place that guides us not to a physical location, but to a more positive state of being. Guidepost is not a sign that sends us to a place, but to a better attitude, to a more positive environment within ourselves. So I hope that we like that name Guidepost because of the new direction that is giving ourselves to that new positive attitude. We've been commenting on tools to stay in a more positive, nicer environment. And today I want to mention 3 tools. And one tool is the famous mantra of the present. The second tool is music, and I will explain more. And the third tool is the arc, the arc. So, and I hope that you use these tools in different moments, in different situations, according to the needs in the moment. Don't fight with the universe, okay? There are days that we all have a bad day. And sometimes you don't remember the tool, pick the one that is closer to you. If you can be music, good music, instrumental music, happy music, go with that. Don't go with the blues. Man, you are having a bad moment and you are going to be in the blues, that's not the right choice. So let's talk about the first tool, the present. There is this saying, present moment, only moment. And I used that saying for a long time, but I really didn't understand it. I had to add something else. I had to add a feeling to that. So, present moment, only moment is an old mantra, I think it's Buddhist, but it doesn't give me that change that I needed in some instances. So I realized that I was missing something, at least for myself, and I want to share that with you. So when you go with that phrase, present moment, only moment, add a beautiful feeling. Because that feeling that you have in the moment, that's what, how your future will be. If in this moment you are peaceful, your future will be peaceful. You cannot have a happy ending with a sad attitude. You have to have a happy attitude right now to have a happy ending. But, you know, there are no endings. It's a continuous succession of days, hours, minutes that we are going through. So, present moment, only moment, peaceful moment. I added a very specific feeling to this very specific moment. Now I can have a peaceful day. Next one, present moment, only moment, graceful moment. Now I want to have a graceful day, a graceful hour, whatever it is your busy day, then you can choose from that new level of wellness. Present moment, only moment, grateful moment. I am grateful because my dog came to me. I am grateful because my kids are doing good in school. I am grateful because I have a job. I am grateful because I have a meal in front of me. So, present moment, only moment, grateful moment. And we can continue playing with these words that have a nice feeling. Present moment, only moment, joyful moment. Now I am in joy. My next hour is going to be joyful. Present moment, only moment, happy moment. Now I'm going to have a happy session, whatever it might be. So present moment, only moment, in my opinion, was incomplete. I highly recommend add another phrase with a powerful, positive feeling word. Present moment, only moment. Joyful moment. Present moment, only moment. Grateful moment. Present moment, only moment. Joyful, graceful, blissful. Add that beautiful word and see how that moment and all of the moments after that will come up. So again, present moment, only moment, happy moment. That's a tool that I invite you to use and consider. The next tool, I read that sign outside of a coffee place. It said, music is a higher revelation than all wisdom and philosophy. And I like it so much. I took a picture of it. I wrote it on a board in my house. And music is a higher revelation than all wisdom and philosophy. You have no idea how powerful that is. Music really can move you to a different state of being. But pick happy music, pick joyful music, or pick instrumental music, and it will move you to a better state of being. It is interesting that some time ago, long time ago, I was in this place, I don't remember in what city I was, and they were playing Latin music, salsa music. And people were dancing, and I know that song, and I was singing that song, and I was happy with that song. And there was this lady that she was from the US, she didn't know anything about Spanish, and she told me, I have heard that melody before. And everybody's dancing really fast. It's a fast-paced song in salsa, and everybody was happy and dancing and clapping. And she said, what does this song say? And I said, well, the song is about the story of a guy in a jail, and he is looking at the four corners, and he always sees the same corners because he's in a jail. And he was sad because he couldn't see his mom. And he was sad because he was not in the place that his mom was expecting him to be. So she was like, wait. You have a sad message for that happy, fast rhythm song that everybody's dancing? And I was like, wow, what? Yeah, you are right. That is a really sad song with a really happy melody. And it just really doesn't make any sense. She said, I thought that all of the songs that people were dancing were happy songs. And I said, no, we have in Latin music, we have some sad songs with happy rhythms. So be choosy, be picky on the songs that you listen to. There are happy music with happy lyrics. There is happy music with sad lyrics. So, and there is sad music with sad lyrics. And in this crazy year, in these crazy times, in this changing planet, we want to stay in the positive side because changes will continue to come. Changes will continue to hit us. We are going to see more this year, and that is product of our evolution. Do we want to go to that next level of evolution, or we don't want to? Well, there is enough light in the planet. There are enough programs touching topics like this one about well-being. So you know that we are going ahead. The planet is going to change. We just want everybody to change in an easier way, in a gracious way, in a more softer way. We really don't have to go through those tough moments in order to change to get to a better place. You already know what is happening today. War in Ukraine, war in Israel, war in the Middle East, our political system right here at home, and the pressure with economical system in our own families, in our own businesses. So we already have enough of the past, enough of the old energy, and we want to move into a different planet, a different energy, a different consciousness. And all of these tools helps you get to that better place, to that better state of beingness. Because that attitude, that change, that is what matters. That is what is going to help you evolve from one sad state of mind to another one that is happier. It's what is going to help all of us go from that war and sadness and killings to a different place. So I invite you to use all of these tools to stay in that positive attitude. We recently mentioned the tool of the flower from Jim Self. Say, this is what I have to take care on from the rose to here, not from the rose up there. So we have talked about different tools to stay in that positive attitude that invites your soul, that invites your spirit, that invites your divinity, that invites your essence. So, and there is another tool more. I want to share with you this other tool, and it is the arc. It's a beautiful tool. Go to the dark, the arc. Go to the arc, go to dark. So, not dark, the old word that's obscure. Obscure is the word that is bad. The arc. So, and we discussed this word some time ago. And the arc. We can see the arc of stars, and in this picture you can see both an actual arc of a stone and an arc of stars in the back. That is the arc. The other one is just a stone arc in Utah. So that arc of stars means the arc of possibilities, all of the possibilities that you have in front of you. You can choose to be healthy, joyful, graceful, flexible. You can choose today to go to yoga, to go jogging, to go walking, to go running. You can choose today to eat a healthy meal. You can choose today to be with happy people. You can choose today to read an empowering book. You can choose today to be in a happy attitude. So all of those are the stars in the arc of possibilities. All of those possibilities of well-being are there in the arc of possibilities. So if you are taking a walk at night, look at the stars. Think that every single point of light in the sky is a possibility of well-being, of grace, of easiness, of joy, of bliss, of happiness. So go to the arc of possibilities. Truly go there. We've been going there as a community, as a planet. So first, we had a telescope in a location like this where there was no light contamination, and we saw the stars and the galaxies and whatever celestial bodies we could see. But we, humanity, continue to expand. Our consciousness expanded towards the arc of possibilities. So we sent the Hubble telescope. NASA sent the Hubble telescope to space. And I think the Hubble telescope is around 550 miles from Earth. I have that number somewhere here. So these are pictures from the Hubble telescope. So as our technology is going out there, so is our consciousness. Our consciousness is also going out there. For what? To get outside of this very tense, very constricted life that we have. We have so many things grabbing us, so many worries, so many rules, so many laws, so many things are keeping us rigid, because around us we have rules at work, rules in the house, rules in the neighborhood, rules in the office, rules with society, rules with politics, what should we say, what should we not say, and all of that begins to constrain us. And when we are constrained, we don't feel good. Then we begin to make bad choices. So another tool to get out of that emotional constraint is go to the arc, go to a space, in consciousness, in consciousness. Shoot your consciousness up to the sky. Pick any star there, and that star is the star of joy. Go there, feel joy. The gravity close to Earth is the one that feels all of these stressful emotions that we live. But if we take a break, we rest, and we go, we take our consciousness to the arc of possibilities, that's a breathing point for us. I'll go to the arc of possibilities. Now I see myself floating God knows where. If the Hubble telescope went already there, then I can be there too. The Hubble telescope belongs to all of us. The consciousness of all of humanity is already that far away. But humanity didn't stop there. We didn't go only to the Hubble telescope. The Hubble telescope is rotating, if this is Earth, is rotating around the Earth before the moon. But we decided to go farther. And we sent the James Webb telescope. NASA sent the James Webb telescope, and that is even farther away. It's farther than the moon, and it is getting beautiful and beautiful images. So the next image is from the James Webb telescope, and here is an illustration of where they are located. And the first telescope is rotating around Earth, like the moon, between the Earth and the moon. That's the Hubble telescope. We are farther than that. We are farther than that. The James Webb telescope is farther than the moon. It's rotating around the sun, not around Earth. It is beaming the signal to Earth, but not around Earth. It is rotating around the sun in an orbit similar to Earth, but farther away. I think it is in Lagrange point L2, Lagrange 2. The force where the attraction between Earth and the Sun is neutral, and then it requires less energy to move that way or this way. So now we have a telescope that is even farther away, the James Webb Telescope. So our consciousness went from installing a telescope right here on the tallest point on Earth to the Hubble telescope to the James Webb Telescope. So that is your consciousness, the consciousness of the planet. So take yourself there, go there, whatever way you want, whatever method, on a walk at night. Hey, if you are stressed and it is noon, hey, put a video on your computer that shows the stars at night, and now you are there. You are just getting out of this dense gravity feeling of responsibilities, laws, and so many constraints. You need a break. So go in consciousness to the arc of possibilities. You all have at some point walked out and seen the stars. You have that feeling of awe within you when you look at a beautiful sky and you say, oh my God, how clean that is, how beautiful, how expansive, how graceful it is. Are we alone, or whatever we wonder? There is a moment of simpleness. There is a moment of simpleness, of clarity, by just going to the arc of possibilities, the arc of stars. So I am not going to say go dark, because we still believe that dark and obscure is the same thing. Dark is one thing, the arc. Obscure is different. Obscure is when you place an obstacle in front of the light, it obscures something else. But an obstacle means that it was placed by somebody. So obscurity is usually caused by ourselves. The lack of clarity is usually caused by ourselves. So I invite you to go to the arc of possibilities. As I mentioned, you can go from now, right here, as the telescopes were before, just looking at the stars. You can go from the images that the Hubble telescope shows, or you can go from the images that the Webb telescope shows, or you can just see beautiful videos of starry nights. So here you have 3 tools to improve your attitude. Music, go to the arc, and present moment, only moment, thankful moment. I am truly thankful that you were here with me today. Thank you so much for being with us. I know that you could be somewhere else. Thank you very much.